Come in, come in.
Hiya.
Hiya. Take a seat, take a seat. Yeah. I'm Stephen, Stephen Wilson, and I work at Impact in the neighbourhood team. And what we're doing today is we need to do a needs assessment. I've got to, fortunately or unfortunately, assess your needs. And how we do that is we fill a form in. It's quite a big form. Do you want me to do it for you? A lot of people have difficulty with writing and stuff, so I can do it for you if you want.
Well, yeah, if we do it together and then I kind of know where I'm at with it, that'd be good.
Okay. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Name first of all, I just want your name.
Karen Muir.
And where do you live at, Karen?
Well, that's why I'm here, because I'm homeless.
Oh, right. Well, where are you staying? You know, you must have somewhere to stay. Nobody's really homeless. Where are you staying at?
Oh, well, I mean, I haven't got anywhere to live, but I'm at my mum's at the minute.
Right.
So if you just put my mum's address.
And what's her address?
It's 12 Morton Street.
Right, nice. We'll come to it later, but I mean, you know, yeah, there'll be questions that we'll probably find out if you really are homeless. We'll have a look at that after. Then also I'll have a consideration of the things you tell me afterwards.
Oh, right, okay.
I was in need. Well, you said you claimed that you're homeless, and so this first bit is asking about that. It's saying, give us details. You said you live with your mum, yeah?
Yeah.
Why
so
would you?
What do you mean?
Well, why would you not just stay there? What's wrong with that?
Well, because like she's a bit older, my mum, and she hasn't got the room, and
Yeah.
like I need my own space.
Yeah.
It's hard work living with her, do you know?
Right.
So.
No, that's enough. That's enough. That's all right. You need your own space. Right. Great. The next bit asks about tenancy issues. So suppose we give you a property. What do you think you would need help with? Anything or nothing? Or would your mum help you? What would you need help with? Anything?
What do you mean? I don't really know what you mean.
Well, what does the form say? Things like rent arrears or antisocial behaviour. Would you need help in moving in and setting the tenancy up? Things like that.
Well, I'd need like somebody to help us move my stuff.
Like a removal person. Well, maybe, you know, that's the easy bit. This is about, you know, suppose you were going to be a nightmare as a tenant and you're going to have wild parties, might be a bit more,
no, nothing like that.
And things like setting up bills. A lot of people like you, you know, get into a load of debt, won't pay the gas and electric bills.
I'll pay all my bills.
Right.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need any help?
Well.
Other than a removal man, you don't think you need any help?
Yeah.
Okay. Homeless, well you say you're homeless. Have you been to the council? Have they give you a, you know, homeless priority?
I don't know, I seen a girl down there, but it was only a few days ago, so
right.
I don't know where that's at.
So you're not sure? Well, I'd recommend you go down because really, you know, if it's one thing saying you're homeless, I mean, I'm not an expert, but it sounds to me like you're living at home with your mum and that should be alright, really. I stayed at home until I was in my late 30s, you know. It's a place where you should be warm and secure and stuff. So I recommend you go back to the council and see if they can do an assessment and see if you really are homeless.
Right, okay.
These next bits, they don't really matter. I won't do them. We talked a bit about support and stuff, didn't we? And that really matters. Family issues, well, you're living with your mum at home, so that's going to be all right.
Yeah, but we don't like get on, so do you not need to make a note of that?
I don't know, it's kind of, I mean, who does get on, you know? I stayed at home with my mum and dad, and God, we used to fight and argue a lot, you know, and I think that's, I don't know, it's pretty normal, really, unless there's something special or different about, I mean, how your relationship. I mean, there's a bit here that maybe would be it, I don't think any of that applies, but there's a bit here that maybe does. I mean, yeah, you would tell us a great deal, to be quite honest, but I mean, for example, are you suffering domestic violence? Is somebody at home hitting you or abusing you? Is your mum or maybe your mum or your dad or your mum got a partner who's battering you or something?
It's a difficult question to answer.
Well, it's pretty easy. I mean, it says, are you fleeing domestic abuse? You know, you see you living at home with your mum, and I think, you know, well, kind of what's wrong with that really, but maybe this is the point, maybe I'm getting to the crux of it now. Is it because you're fleeing domestic abuse?
Well, I mean, I lived with somebody and that's why I moved out, because you know, we didn't have a very good relationship and stuff.
Yeah, but not now, so you're back with your mum and that doesn't apply now, eh?
Well, we're not together, no.
So that's a no. That's a no. I mean, a lot of the things, I think, you know, like I say, you need to go to the council. You need to get some more information from them to see if you really are homeless, and then maybe if you come back in again next week.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm usually in, but if I'm not, come to the counter and they'll make an appointment for us or something.
Okay.
I just think that would be better. I'm not getting a real picture of what the issues are, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so go and see them and then just call in next week and,
Okay.
you know, see if I'm around.
Oh, right. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I'll have a think about this. I'll talk to my friends about you in the office afterwards, and just see if we think, you know, what you're saying kind of stacks up.
Oh, right. All right, so
Okay.
I'll come in next week.
Please, after you've been to the council, please.
Right.
Okay,
Thanks.
thanks.
Bye.
I'll see you.
Bye.
Ta-da.